Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Riata Horsemanship. I'm Luke Brown. I'm excited to be with you here today on Winning Wednesday. I hope you're having a beautiful day. What a gorgeous morning we have this morning. I'm sure all of you who are starting to feel the chill of fall up north in the United States and Northeast are probably getting jealous of the weather that we have here. Now, we are getting above 100 still during the daytime, but in the mornings it's certainly very beautiful. And from here until about April, we have some incredible weather. And the horse that I'm riding this morning on Winning Wednesday is Buttercup. And Buttercup is a thoroughbred Criollo cross. And he's over 17 hands tall. And he's had some issues with getting rambunctious and ornery on the trail and actually dropping to his knees and then bucking and bucking his owner off and then running home. And so he's had some challenges. She's afraid to ride him out on the trail. Obviously, I would be too. And we've been doing a lot of arena work, a lot of desensitizing, sensitizing, getting him to where he can lope on a lunge line. And that's something that he hasn't been able to do in the past. And it's been real frustrating for his owner. And then riding on urban and rural trails and just getting him desensitized out here and getting him to listen to me and getting him quieting his mind. And he's really coming along and doing a great job. I'm excited for his owner. A week from Friday, we're going to have his last day, and she's going to be doing a ride with me and on him. And they're going to have, I'm certain that she's going to have a successful life with him because of the foundation that he's getting here at Riata Horsemanship. So if you have a horse that you're afraid to ride, or you don't feel like you're having fun, we all love horses, but if you're riding a horse that's challenging and that makes you feel like you're going to get hurt, then it's not very fun. And so if you have one of those horses, get in touch with us, and we'll see how we can help you out. And today for Winning Wednesday, I just wanted to talk a little bit about the abundance mindset versus the scarcity mindset. And what does that mean? What does a mindset of abundance mean? And what does a mindset of scarcity mean? Well, if we have a mindset of scarcity, which most of us do, we feel like there's not enough money in the world. We feel like that we can't achieve all that we want to achieve because there's just not enough. There's not enough land, there's not enough people, there's not enough connections, there's not enough time. That's all a scarcity mindset. And when we have that kind of mindset, we shut our brain down to being open to possibilities that exist all around us every day. Every day, you know, I heard once that every day you come across $1 million idea, or even more than that, millions and millions of dollars idea. And that could be an idea for improving a relationship as well, improving your status, whatever it is in life that you want to improve. There are ideas out there, and there are everything that we could ever want exists in this world. I believe we just have to open our minds and go find it. And if we have a mindset of abundance, that means that we believe that we can make all the money we actually want to make. We believe that we can create the relationship that we want to have. We believe that we can develop personally to whatever we want to achieve. If we want to become the president of the United States, or if we want to become the president of a company, or if we want to, whatever we want to achieve, if we want to go down to Brazil and hike in the Amazon and help tribes down there, whatever it is, if we have a belief system of abundance, then we certainly will achieve whatever we want to achieve because we believe it. And it's important to have that belief system of abundance. And I was listening to Tony Robbins this morning, and he was telling a story about a young woman, and he was talking about our limiting story. So often we hear in the news all the negativity out there, and we become negative ourselves, and we feel this, we tell this story, we hear the story, and then we tell the story of why it's not going to work or why we can't achieve what we want to achieve. And our story means everything to us, because what you tell yourself is what you believe and is what you achieve. And there was a young woman who was born to a girl who was just 13 years old. Her mom was just 13 when she had her. And obviously that brings with it some significant challenges. Well, her mom didn't have the ability or the emotional maturity to raise her. So her grandmother raised her from a young child. Well, her grandmother was busy herself working and trying to raise her, and didn't see what was going on. And this young girl actually went through significant emotional, physical, and sexual abuse before she was even 13. And then at age 13, she actually became pregnant. And when she went to have her baby was stillborn. And her baby being stillborn kind of sent her over the edge. She had to get institutionalized. And then over time, she was finally taken out of the institution by a man who claimed to be her father, who she had never met. Now if you look at this story, and this is just a brief version of it, but she has every reason in the world to say, this is my story and this is why I'm not successful, because I came from this kind of environment. And my mom had me when I was 13. I lost my own baby at 13, and I didn't even know my father until later. And I have every reason to believe, and people will believe me as well, that I do have every reason to believe that there's no way I can have success in this life. And she could have easily told herself that story, but she didn't tell herself that story. She actually became very, very successful. And this young woman who had the start from hell, basically, became who we know as Oprah Winfrey. And what an amazing story that she's created, and the number of lives, the millions of lives that she's influenced, and the millions of dollars in charitable foundations and charity work that she's done. Just what an incredible life she has lived despite her story. So don't let your story create limiting beliefs in your mind. Whatever your story is, and we all have a story, we all have challenges, and some of us arguably more than others. But look at Oprah Winfrey and other people. If you look at a lot of successful people in this world that we look up to and we think, gosh, I wish I could be like that person. Well, look at their story and you'll find that they've had significant challenges, and that they've overcome. And really, it takes those challenges to create the hunger in us and the desire to do something different, become something different. That's what they do. That's what they've done. And that's what we should do in our life. So remember to keep a life of abundance, or keep the mentality of abundance. Know that whatever it is you want to achieve is out there, and don't have a limiting story. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Until next time, be thankful, live with purpose, live with passion, and as always, stay safe in the saddle.